Hi guys, this is my top 10 best movies of 2015. Now saying that, I have to tell you that I haven't watched every single movie this year because I don't have enough money or time to do that. So, there will be some movies that you probably will be like, oh my gosh, that movie was amazing, why didn't you put it on your list? Well, that's because I haven't watched it. I'm sorry about that, but I didn't watch it. So, without further ado, here is my top 10 best movies of 2015. Number 10. Ant-Man! I thought it would be kind of okay-ish to watch Ant-Man, but seriously, it was actually a pretty decent movie. It was a heist movie with superhero powers. I love heist movies, and I love superhero movies. Number 9, Insidious Chapter 3. Now, obviously, it's not the best Insidious movie out of the three of them, but I have to say, even I got scared just a little bit. Not as much as the second one, the first one, of course. Number 8, Cinderella. Now here is a film that actually stays very faithful to its original adaptation, but there's some twists and turns at the end. And don't forget the cinematography, the sets, the costumes, and don't even get me started on how good Cate Blanchett was as the wicked stepmother. Number 7, Home. Now, a lot of people didn't actually see this movie, but I would say DreamWorks' Home is definitely quirky E.T. for a new generation of kids. It's animated, it's got Rihanna, it's got J-Lo, it's got Jim Parsons. What more can you ask for? Number 6, Furious 7. For a movie that has over-the-top action, really, really loud music and soundtrack, and has cameos from people like Ronda Rousey, it's hard not to like this movie. And obviously, it broke records with the world because of a smash hit tribute single by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth, but also the death of Paul Walker. So this movie was really, really good. It was really good. Number 5, Spectre. Now, I would say I have watched all the Daniel Craig James Bond films, and with Spectre, it's a close line between Casino Royale and also Skyfall. Obviously, not Quantum Solace. It was better than Quantum Solace, but I just really couldn't decide which one was better. It was really hard. Number 4, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Why is it not my number 1 list? Well, I'll tell you why Star Wars is not my number 1. It's because Star Wars The Force Awakens actually just takes the plot of The New Hope, basically. But it had enough original material that's added into it that makes it more unique. And come on, it was better than the prequels. And the nostalgia. The Star Wars fans in me is the reason why it's this high on my list. But the movie critique in my mind is the reason why it's not number 1. Number 3, Inside Out. Now this is a movie that made me laugh, cry, and feel warm inside. See what I did there? This is a film that has so many emotions that I wouldn't even be surprised if it was nominated for Best Picture of the Year. Number 2, it's the fanboy in me. My number 2 is Avengers Age of Ultron. For a film that most people felt let down after watching the first movie, I'm telling you, this movie had more plot and character development, which the first film had none of, which is why I hated the first film. And this one had great action sequences, it had great music, and did I mention it's a Joss Whedon film? Joss Whedon can really do no wrong. And now you're thinking, there are so many blockbusters on this list. Well, that's because I love them blockbusters. So what is my number 1? I'm telling you, my best movie of 2015 is Kingsman: The Secret Service. Now, this is a movie that is James Bond for a new age. But it was so much fun, and genuinely, it was the best spy movie I've seen this year. With spy movies this year like Spy, which is a comedy, and Spectre, which is a James Bond movie, and Kingsman, and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Kingsman is my favorite movie. And don't even get me started on how awesome Taron Egerton and Colin Firth is. Come on! So that was my top 10 best movies of 2015 list. I know you guys are probably going to disagree with me with some of my choices, so put them below. If you want to see me rant about how much I hated 10 other movies that came out in 2015, just click this link right here. And if you want to see more, just click the subscribe button. So, until next time, bye guys!